All right,
I'm recording. It's going, and keep going.
Where are we going from? Please.
All right.
Please, Betty.
All right. But then you've got to go to sleep. And maybe go back into the ceiling if you can.
The three voices sit back down on the couch and kind of cuddle together. They luxuriate in the pleasure of the bedtime story to come.
All right. Once upon a time.
When?
Long ago.
Long ago.
There lived a princess.
Oh, princess! I want to wear a dress. But heterosexual bully!
Please, you're telling us the story. Go on, Betty.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. There's this princess, and she has a curse on her.
Oh, menstruation.
Stop it. That's childish.
The three voices look suitably chastised and settle back down like children who've been told they are bad.
A witch puts a curse on the princess that she had to find true love before 11 o'clock at night or else. And then at 10:45, the doorbell of the castle rang and in walked 7 dwarves and a gnome and a person with a hair lip.
This is starting to wake me up.
And the princess was really intricate on in drag, and he killed those 7 dwarfs who were gay.
And the gnome collects shoes belonging to Martha Maple.
Is an S&M dominatrix who bites Marv Albert on the butt.
And then Frank Gifford has sex with Tanya Harding while Kathy Lee watches.
And Amy Fisher has sex with Joy Buttafuoco and Charles Manson and a pig! And they make 3 TV movies about it!
And then Book comes home and he's still horny, so he rapes Trudy and Keith.
Or maybe just Keith.
And then Trudy and Keith do it again.
And they cut off his penis and behead
And that's entertainment, part 2!
Oh, but...
Jeez, that Adelaide was nothing but a cock tease. She never let me come, and now I'm so fucking horny, my nuts hurt. You ever have your nuts hurt?
We have an idea, Buck.
No, Buck, go outside again. Hurry. You said you were going to sleep. I'll do a better story. Once upon a time.
We're sorry you're horny, Buck.
Why don't you fuck Keith finally? I mean, it wouldn't be like you're gay. You're just as horny.
You've only had sex 20 times.
No, Buck, run for your life. Don't stay here.
What? You jealous?
Fuck Keith.
It's okay with me, man. It don't mean nothing. Treat him like a pussy.
And tell Trudy she's not attractive enough and you prefer Keith to her.
Well, I do gotta get my rocks off.
You haven't even seen them before. Don't you want to ask who they are?
They're the people in the ceiling, right?
Right.
They're in Trudy's room, Buck. They're there together. They're waiting for you. Go take your pleasure, Buck.
Yeah. Keith will probably like it. Thanks, guys. Oh, Keith, Trudy, Buck is home.
Don't let him in.
Betty tries to hold Buck back or to block the door. Buck easily pushes her aside. Keith opens the door.
Oh, hi, Buck.
Keith, my man. You're looking mighty good tonight.
Really? Why don't you come in? Look, Trudy, look who's here.
Don't go in there, Buck.
Buck goes into the room. Keith shuts the door behind him. Betty holds her hands over her ears. The three voices listen attentively, excited. After a moment, the sounds of terrible screams from Buck.
Ah!
Then more screams.
Ah!
During this, the three voices are delighted.
Yes, chop off his dick. Literally,
Chop off his head.
chop off his penis.
Fight
Off
it.
his head.
Hamburger.
Both of the heads.
The noises of Buck screaming stop. Mrs. Siezmagraff comes charging out of her room.
What is going on here? I'm trying to sleep, you selfish children.
Trudy comes out of the bedroom. She's wiping her bloody hands on a dish towel.
Mother, we've done it again.
Done what again?
You know, what we did earlier.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Buck came back.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Found it in the sink. Vomit in the sink.
Keith, also a bit bloody, comes out of the room and stands next to Trudy.
What kind of behavior is this? Are you two just totally insane?
Mother, we had very difficult childhoods.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Your childhoods. I got a splinter once when I was 3. Do you see me killing people?
That's an idiotic comparison, you cow!
Look, when I got you two acquitted of the charges, that was rehearsal, you know. That wasn't really court TV. That was practice. I can't get you acquitted if you've gone and done it again.
We weren't on court TV.
No, Trudy. And no matter how pathetic we make you sound, no jury in their right mind is going to acquit you if you cut off the penises and heads of 2 people in one day.
They will acquit us. We'll make them cry.
I don't think so. Goodness, Buck. He was a very nice person. Women like men who put out Trudy, but you wouldn't know that.
Shut up, you cow!
Shut up yourself.
You mean I might go to prison?
Well, I would think so, Trudy.
Well, they made us do it.
You really blame people a lot, don't you, Trudy?
Don't you pick on Trudy, you cow, or I'll cut your head off!
Stop calling me a cow.
Cow, cut your head off!
Cut her head off. Cut her head off.
Stop it! No more cutting off heads!
Well, blow up the house then.
That's a good idea. They're gonna give me the electric chair anyway. I'm tired of living.
Now, Keith.
Keith goes over to the kitchen area.
This is a gas oven, isn't it?
No.
Betty, unprepared for this, tries to appeal to Keith from time to time, but he's quite far gone now.
Good idea. Let's kill ourselves and Mother and blow the house up.
Keith turns on the gas jets, exaggerated sound of gas escaping.
No, Keith. I own this house. I get rental income. We don't want to blow it up.
Hold her.
The 3 voices grab on to Mrs. Siezmagraff and won't let her go.
Oh, my God.
Stay put, bitch.
I thought you liked me.
We like you dead on toast.
Mother, it's all your fault. And Daddy's fault. And Keith's 20 relatives' fault. And Oliver Stone's fault for making natural-born killers. And now we're all gonna die.
No, Trudy. Life is wonderful. It's great fun. Whee!
I've got the match ready,
Keith, don't strike the match.
but I want to.
Betty, we allow you to escape. Hurry, run out of the house.
But stop this from happening.
You have 10 seconds, Betty. 1, 2, 3,
Well, stay here, Betty, and die with us.
4, 5, 6, 7,
No.
8, 9.
Goodbye.
Betty runs like crazy out of there, out through the door to the deck and the beach and the ocean beyond.
We're ready, Keith.
Light the match, Keith. Blow to fucking smithereens, baby!
Closing the door that Betty left through, Trudy looks at her mother with an evil look.
Goodbye, Mrs. Siezmagraff.
Here goes.
Keith lights the match. A terrible flash. Sound of enormous explosions. Blackout. Scene 2. Epilogue. The beach. Moments later, it's dark. We hear the sounds of waves, and we hear the sounds of explosions in the background. In the distance, behind the dunes, we see a red and orange glow of the house burning. Betty comes running out in her nightgown. She is scared and out of breath. She looks back to where the house is burning, then she faces front.
Where am I going to sleep tonight? I don't know why the people in the ceiling let me leave. I don't think I could have saved Mrs. Siezmagraff. I don't feel too guilty about it. I mean, they all seemed really terrible. I feel bad for Trudy. Sort of. But well, I don't know what to think. Now, actually, I think I'd like to become a hermit. Or I might become a nun if I could live in a convent in an isolated area with no people around and where no one in the convent is allowed to speak, ever. And I'd like that if it was quiet and peaceful, and if they didn't care if I believed in God or not. Or maybe I could start my own community where people don't speak, and we'd plant our own food, and we'd watch the birds and the trees, and maybe I'm having a breakdown. Or is it a breakthrough? Maybe it's a bad dream I had and am still having. but I seem to be on the beach, and the house seems to be smoldering somewhere behind me in the distance.
She looks behind her. The glow is almost out now. The sound of explosions has stopped. We hear the sound of the ocean.
Isn't the sound of the ocean wonderful? What is it about that sounds? What is it about it that sounds so wonderful? But it does. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel connected. Well, maybe I don't have to join a convent where they don't speak. Maybe that's overreacting. But it's hard to be around civilization. I don't like people. But there are nice people, though, aren't there? Yes, I'm sure you're very nice. Although I'm just trying to ingratiate myself to you so you don't try to cut off any of my body parts. Now I'm sad. Now I'm frightened. No, now I'm fine. Listen to the ocean. That's why I wanted to come on this vacation and have a summer share at the beach. I wanted to hear the ocean. But I forgot to listen to it the whole time I was with those people. But now I'm going to listen to it now.
She listens, and with her we hear the sound of the waves. Tension leaves Betty's face and body.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes. Ocean, waves, sand. I'm starting to feel better.
She closes her eyes, continues to relax her body. The sound of the ocean continues. Lights dim. End of play.